here's what I'm looking for, and here's what I'm already good with. And I see how much they're still going to push their product or business after they've clearly, you know, Hey, it's Lance McGowan here, and welcome to part 7 of the Shapr app video series where I cover some of the best practices and mistakes to avoid when conversing with people online for your networking, or maybe in person while you're going to networking events as well. And the Shapr app is a way to develop more meaningful relationships with people online. And I shared that with my business partner, and she was like, "Well, what is the Shapr app?" And I was like, it's like if Tinder, which is a dating app, and LinkedIn, which is like a business social media platform, came together and had a baby. That's kind of what Shapr is. Although Shapr is not affiliated with either company, she was like, "Wait a minute, so hookups?" I was just like, "No, no, no. Like, this is for working professionals, business professionals, to connect with other working and business professionals online to supplement what you do for networking offline." There we go. So that's what it is. And my first video of this series gave more details about Shapr, but I'll have the link to download the app on your phone in the description below. I'm just on my desktop reading from the actual platform as well because I can access it through this way too. Or when I say desktop, I mean laptop. Laptop, you know what I'm saying, from my computer. And today's person that I connected with is Heather, and she's from Calgary, Canada. So usually you get connected with somebody that's local, but every once in a while you get connected with somebody that's out of state, maybe even way out of state, and sometimes out of the country. And so we matched because we both swiped right. And I said, "Hi, Heather, what qualities would your ideal client or customers have?" And so I like to start that off because in marketing, you're supposed to have like a customer avatar of your ideal person that you're looking for. And, that's age, income, gender, parental status, where they live, what they're interested in, their buying habits, all that stuff. But with her, she responded back with, "My ideal customer can be male or female of any age with the desire to have better health. How about for yourself?" So I appreciated two things. One, she answered the question. Number two is that she asked the question back. And you may be like, "That's not a big deal, Lance. Come on." But these are little, basically, communication signs, if you call it, that they're interested in connecting and basically continuing to connect. And I think, I appreciate that. And, there's awareness, then there's understanding, then there's appreciation. So that's pretty much how things work. And there you go. I responded back with, "That's awesome and a good thing to look for and find. I'm most looking for people that are open to using natural solutions, hello, that are safe and effective on top of becoming more independent with their health over time." And so that's what I realize. It's people swapping out with what's in their health, their bathroom, their kitchen cabinet with something that's natural or things that are natural, and getting that education as to why they're safe, effective, and less expensive than traditional options, which is the service I offer to my clients. And then she said, "I think that we are very like-minded." And it's like, yes, we are. And then she says, "What brought you into this industry?" And then I said, "For sure, a combination of my parents' health history, my own health, and a green smoothie class." And then I said, "You?" question mark. And so we're kind of, this is what it's about, connecting with people, having a conversation back and forth, answering the question, asking questions back. And again, this may be very basic to you. You're like, "Duh, Lance, that's how chats and discussions happen." But when you don't see it, or you get ghosted, or somebody disappears on you, or you ask a question and they don't answer it, I mean, it's all part of the process of networking with people. But it's great when people are actually doing their thing, and that's why I highlighted this person, because this is a good case study for somebody that's giving you a good vibe, basically. And then she says, "Sorry for the delay in responding." So yeah, she responded like 5 days later. She says, "My own health, as well as watching others popping so many a day for not a lot of help. I'm so into natural solutions that I have found it hard watching that." Yes, that can be very difficult to watch. And I responded back with, "No problem, that makes sense." And then I was like, you know what? I'm getting a good vibe from her. Let me ask, would you be open to scheduling a call to see if there's a good fit for what we each do, or a referral opportunity? And that's really the crux of what I try to offer. And I think this is what everyone should try to keep in mind, is it's not trying to hard sell a business opportunity or a product to somebody. We need to understand the other person's needs, their goals, if there's a good fit, and if not, a referral opportunity. And that is really the best practice that I've seen and that I try to implement whenever I'm chatting with folks. And then she says, yes, that would be great. I can do a call on Friday if that works for you. I said, great. This Friday is booked for me. Okay, so are there any days next week that work for you? She says, I have Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday morning available right now, as well as Tuesday evening. So that's cool. We're just throwing out days and times that work best. So we hone in on the day, then the time, then the time zone, because sometimes things can get lost in translation when we don't, clarify those things. Sometimes I do research on where they live too, on what time zone they're in, or I'll ask like, hey Siri, what's the time zone, or what's the time right now in so-and-so area, and then that way that'll help me communicate better when I'm actually sending messages to people. And then I responded back with, I live in Las Vegas and I'm on Pacific time, but does noon or 1 p.m. at Mountain Standard Time on Thursday work for you? So that's what I did. I saw that she was on Mountain Standard Time. I offered that time for her because it was more relevant for her, and customizing even my communications to the other person. And then she says, that would be great. My number is, so she gave her number. Awesome. And I know she's in another country, so I have to keep in mind, long distance rates. So maybe Skype, maybe WhatsApp, maybe an Instagram call, something, or, something where they don't charge you long distance rates, basically. And I said, thank you, this Thursday at 1 p.m. Mountain Standard Time or noon Pacific Standard Time. So I kind of summarized for both of us. So when I need to look back at this and reference it, I know what time we agreed upon. I said, that works best for me. My cell is, so I reciprocated and gave my number to her, and I'll talk to you then. And then the day of, I said, hello, talk to you soon. And so, you don't want to say like, hey, just reminding you of our call today, but, be excited. I just try to be like, hey, talk to you soon, or looking forward to our chat, or something along the lines of that, just to, something that's friendly and positive, to just say, hey, we're going to talk soon. And then she gave a thumbs up emoji. And then we chatted on the phone. It was a good conversation. And just to fast forward a little bit, it wasn't a fit for, the customer side or the business partner side. After we kind of, I do more pre-qualification. I don't know if they do, but she didn't in that case, but I still did. And I'm just very transparent about what I'm looking for and, what to do next. And because she wanted to learn more about my YouTube channel, and I said, it was nice talking with you today. In the message here, because I followed up, and I said, I included my YouTube channel here to learn more. So I gave that link, and that is a bit.ly link, so I can track when people click on it as well. And then she followed up with the message saying, thanks for getting back to me yesterday. My day got busy after we talked, and here I am now. It was very nice to talk with you as well. And then she gave her website, and then she says, this is my website where you can learn more about my business. And then I said, you're welcome, no problem. I'll check the link out. And I did. I learned a little bit more about hers. And for me, I'm in an interesting position, and this is, there's lots of industries on Shapr. There's executives, there's entrepreneurs, there is employees, there's people that are in network marketing. And when I talk to other people who are in more sales-related roles or product-based companies, I just have to let them know, like, here's what I'm looking for, and here's what I'm already good with. And I see how much they're still going to push their product or business after they've clearly, book on the table, answers on the test, been told, like, here's what I'm looking for. And some people are like, yeah, I don't want to waste your time anymore. Like, we're good, or some people are like, well, I really think this product, or I really think this business opportunity. I'm just like, I really just told you, what was up. So anyways, and in an effort to, help with that and with other people, to either recognize when somebody's doing something well communication-wise, meaning assessing for fit, or when they're not doing it well, I wanted to recommend this book from Eric Worre called Go Pro. You've seen it in my other videos, and it's a pattern because it's very important to know how to basically prospect, present, as well as close in a network marketing business. And Eric Worre talks all about that. You can get this book for free using the link in the description below. And there's also his documentary, Rise of the Entrepreneur, which covers traditional employment, stocks, real estate, and network marketing, and how network marketing isn't perfect, but it is better when you look at all of the information available. Some people are going to agree. Obviously, there's going to be people that disagree, but he covers that in the documentary in more detail. And then the other book, whether you're in an MLM business or not, this is StrengthsFinder 2.0, and this is going to help you learn what your top 5 strengths are after you take a test, so you can better leverage those. And, we can acknowledge our weaknesses, but we don't dwell on them. We try to improve them to what we can, but really we want to hang around with people and focus on our own strengths and how to leverage those and find people who support us in that. Instead of getting jealous of other people's strengths or competitive, we want to help those we care about leverage them instead. And that's what this book is all about. Helps me a lot. Learner and teacher are a couple of my top ones that I mention in these videos because that's what I do. That's why I create my YouTube videos. All right, well, that concludes today's video. Thank you so much for watching. Hopefully you gained some more insight or are able to see like, okay, here's some things to do, here's some things to not to do when it comes to networking or connecting with people online or maybe in person. And hit the like button if you did, hit subscribe for future video updates, and most importantly, check out the links in the description below so you can continue to get your Learn On and download the Shapr app on your phone so you can start developing more meaningful relationships today. And I'll see you in the next video.